Welcome back to the Armory Life, everybody. Mike here, and today we are going to be talking about taking your Springfield Echelon and making it the ultimate echelon. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Springfield Armory Echelon is Springfield's latest offering in the polymer striker fired 9mm market, but this one is so much different than things they've given in the past. So this thing hit the market last year like an absolute sledgehammer. The Echelon gives you about every option you could ask for in a modern striker fired pistol. One of the biggest ones being the central operating group, or the cog. That is basically a metal chassis. Think about like a hot rod frame that you can take right in and out of that grip module. You also have a lot of modularity when it comes to those grip modules, because from the factory you get a small, medium, and large, all of which are going to have interchangeable back straps so you can custom fit this to your hand. You are also going to get fully ambidextrous controls, slide stop, slide release, and magazine release. So right-handed or left-handed, you are going to be able to run this pistol. Working your way up front, you're going to have recoil reduction ledges for reference points for your thumb, both on the left and the right side. That's going to give you a great area to help control recoil. It's also got that sandpaper style texture that the entire grip module on the Echelon is covered in. Out on the front of the frame, you will have a multi-slot accessory rail for all of your lights and accessory needs. On the slide, you're going to have great front and rear serrations. And one of the best parts about this pistol slide is it is direct to slide optics mount system for most of your major manufacturer cuts out there. And if you have something like an Acro, they do have a plate offering for you. The trigger on the Echelon is great right out of the box. With a mostly flat face design, the trigger shoe safety will go all the way flush once you engage it. And the brake and the reset hair are definitely very good for a striker fired pistol. Well, now that we know what the Echelon is all about from the factory, let's talk about how the aftermarket here has responded, because it has responded in a big way. And let's start off with the Magwell, which is one of my favorite pieces to add to any pistol out there because it seems to only help you. Now, this one is going to be from Floyd's Custom. Floyd's Custom Shop makes great products for the Echelon, the Magwell being one of my favorites because it increases the surface area of the bottom of the pistol grip to help you get magazines back in there under stress or during speed reloads or emergency reloads or tactical exchanges as well. Ultimately, this Magwell is going to fit very flush to the frame. It's going to have a great feel on the pinky there, give you a little bit of a ledge, help you control recoil just a little bit more, and it's going to effectively help guide that magazine into the Magwell. And it's made of aluminum, and that is a very big point because we're working with metal magazines. So if you have a metal feed lip, you ultimately want a metal Magwell so you don't mess it up. Sometimes if they're made out of polymer, you can cause damage to them or tear them up or put nicks in it that are going to slow you down. That doesn't happen with the aluminum. One thing to pay attention to with the Floyd's Magwell is you do have to use the Floyd's base plates. These are going to come in standard, +2, and +5 variations, all of which have a very nice look to them, add a slight amount of weight if you're looking to get the magazine to drop a little bit faster, and are going to work with your factory or your Floyd's Magwell equipped grip module. When it comes to reducing recoil to get those super fast follow-up shots and keep that muzzle as flat as possible, there are a couple of things you can do. You can add weight to it, or you can get a compensator or port the barrel and the slide. For this, I decided to go with the Floyd's porting and slide cuts here, which again are just absolutely top-notch work. If you take a good look at the slide, you will see those natural serrations are going to be cut all the way across the top now. You will see 2 large ports, one on the left and the right side, and 3 ports on each side of the barrel that are angled slightly up and forward. What this is going to do is disperse the gas to the left and the right and slightly upward to help you mitigate the recoil impulse. Now, this may seem a little bit extreme to some people, but it's been said before that recoil is stupid, so why not do away with it if you can? And to finish it off out front, the barrel has been deep crowned as well. Now, one of the things I know somebody's going to bring up is, has it run reliably? I have run regular basic 115 grain ball ammo, NATO spec ammo, and a variety of self-defense ammo through this porting work from Floyd's Custom Shop, all of which has ran 100% without issue. Since we are talking about the ultimate Echelon, let's talk about how this thing is equipped besides that Floyd's Custom Machine Shop work, Magwell, and the magazine base plates. Up top, I am running a Steiner MPS optic. That is an enclosed emitter optic. It is one of the clearest and best enclosed emitter optics out there, at least in my opinion. I've got several of them and I've had a great experience with all of them. And out on the front, you will see that Surefire X300 Turbo Light. I'm pretty sure most of you know who Surefire is, but if you don't, they are one of the best light manufacturers out there in the world today. They outfit not only the US military, a ton of law enforcement, but a bunch of foreign military forces as well with their lighting products because they have been so well combat proven over the years. This design is effectively one of the best pistol lights you can get because of its brightness, the clarity it provides even at extreme distances for pistols, and the fact that it's just going to be one of the most proven and durable lights out there that is going to last you years. The performance of this Ultimate Echelon package, from the light to the optic to that Floyd's custom machine shop work, has been outstanding. One of the things you are going to want to pay attention to though, if you do a porting job on your Echelon or any other pistol for that matter, you're going to notice a very different sound to it when you're wearing electronic ear protection, because now you have gases expelling to the left, to the right, and a little bit towards the up instead of straight out front. You're going to hear a sound difference. It's going to be noticeable. It's not going to be annoying or anything different, just something to pay attention to. But again, this thing ran every type of ammunition. There was a distinct difference in the recoil out there and how it felt, and the muzzle rise as well as compared to factory. Now, none of these things are mandatory to get an amazing performing pistol when it comes to the Echelon. Like I said up front, this has to be one of the most well-optioned pistols out in the market today. Between all of the designs integrated onto the frame, the slide, the optics cut, the trigger, it's just really tough to beat the Echelon. But if you want to squeeze every single bit of performance out of your Echelon and add the accessories that are going to last you a very long time and perform day after day, month after month, year after year, this is my mix of parts for the Ultimate Echelon.